Okay guys, you have no idea how badly I have been waiting for some Godzilla vs. Kong news on the sequel, because I've been wanting to unbox this just for you. Oh, Dios mío! Oh, I cannot wait to open this thing up. That's right guys, what you're looking at is supposed to be a pretty big size Kong axe from the Godzilla vs. Kong movie. It's harder to get out of the box than I thought. I think I got all the tape cut up now. Ooh, I gotta assemble it. I'll tell you guys, I ordered this when the first movie was coming out 2 years ago. I did not pay for it all at once. I paid like, I don't know, 50 bucks a month for 2 years or something. I had completely forgotten about it, and then it showed up at my door one day. Look at this stand. Look at this beaut. A piece de resistance right here. Oh, please don't tell me I have to go get my own Godzilla spine. I don't think I can do that. Oh, it's magnetized. Oh, it sits there very good. Alright, so here it is, the part coming in 2 pieces. I guess I gotta put them together. I need batteries though. This thing lights up. I forgot about that.
A few moments later.
Alright, I got some batteries. Alright, let's put them in. I don't know how to switch it on, but hopefully it just turns on when I put it in. That's what she said. Oh, I was putting it upside down. Man, look at me. I'm gonna read the instructions like a loser. They're in Chinese. It looks like there's a magical spot on this thing. Oh, I think it... Oh, it lights up. Let me turn off these lights. All right, turn off the 2 studio lights off right now. Okay, good. Let's turn this bad boy on. I am the god-wielding Kong Axer. That's right. Look at that thing. That's so cool. It looks so much nicer in person. Yeah, I think this was definitely worth the 2-year wait and purchase. Let's get on with talking about this teaser trailer. But okay, with that unboxing out of the way, let's get to talking about this title reveal and teaser trailer for the Godzilla vs. Kong sequel. A lot of us have been highly anticipating this thing. I found the first Godzilla vs. Kong to be a lot of fun. I know there's a lot of people who had issues with it, but it was so entertaining seeing Godzilla and Kong fight one another and eventually teaming up to kick up some Robo-Godzilla butt in the form of Mecha-Godzilla. And even me, someone who is Team Kong all the way, shown my loyalty, have I not? Godzilla did beat Kong's booty in that movie, and I thought this would be his redemption. This would be his time to show Godzilla what he's made of. But that's not what we're going to be getting here, because this is not a versus film. It is a team-up movie between Godzilla and King Kong. So I'm going to need your guys' opinions on this teaser trailer, the official title reveal, along with the tagline. Do you like the tagline? It's not even just that. We also get a hint of the villain of the film, this big threat that requires our 2 favorite monsters to team up and fight. I feel like there is going to be some controversy revolving around this villain because it's not what people wanted or expected. All that, leave it down below. Okay, so getting to it here, Legendary out of nowhere drop the official title reveal with a little 30-second trailer. It's just a little teaser spot, but I enjoy it. I feel like they don't really make these anymore, just stuff that was created only for promotional purposes. And it kicks off with this new villain that I don't think we've ever seen in any of the previous MonsterVerse movies. It feels like a brand new villain created just for this movie. Zooming out till we get to 2 iconic skull heads, a Godzilla head and a King Kong head, revealing to us the brand new title of this movie, Godzilla X Kong, The New Empire. That is one way to go with the title. We knew versus being in the title wouldn't make sense because Godzilla and Kong are not going to fight in this movie. They've made amends. They've done that Predator handshake in between movies and are now chums who hang out on the weekend. And there was rumors a few months back that the movie would be called Godzilla and Kong, and now we see it's actually X. That X can mean so many things, man. I mean, 1, the Roman numeral 10. Godzilla 10 Kong? Don't make sense to me. I know there's some dirty birds out there that wanted to be Kong XXXXX Kong. I wouldn't mind seeing that movie, know what I'm saying? Slap some hairy chicks around. But what I like to think of it, since this is probably a PG-13 movie, is Godzilla kiss Kong. Do you not forget what X's and O's means in letters? Let me remind you what Nacho Libre would say.
Hug, hug, kiss, kiss, little hug, kiss, kiss, little kiss.
Whatever the case may be, I think I'm still just going to be calling it Godzilla and Kong. Makes a lot more sense and rolls off the tongue better than Godzilla X Kong. Sounds like he's doing something dirty to him. But the tagline there, the new empire, maybe a little cliche, not really what we was expecting, but you know what? I like it. It plays into this new big threat. It hints to us some of the things we might be seeing go down in this movie. I don't think it's that bad of a title. Godzilla and Kong, the New Empire. I like it. Because let me read you again the plot synopsis we have for this movie. This was posted along with the teaser trailer, so it's the most current, up-to-date plot synopsis for the film. The latest entry in the MonsterVerse franchise follows the explosive showdown of Godzilla vs. Kong with an all-new cinematic adventure pitting the almighty Kong and the fearsome Godzilla against a colossal, undiscovered threat hidden within our world, challenging their very existence and our own. The epic new film will delve further into the histories of these titans, their origins, and the mysteries of Skull Island and beyond, while uncovering the mythic battle that helped forge these extraordinary beings and tied them to humankind forever. That is a part of the film I'm very intrigued about. They're saying whatever this villain is, it's tied to the origins of Godzilla and Kong. This could have been a common threat that they had way long ago, and that's something I kind of wanted explored in Godzilla vs. Kong. We saw this awesome battle axe, but we didn't see who really made it. It was just found in Hollow Earth. King Kong stumbled upon it. We assumed it was his ancestors who were fighting Godzillas at the time and created these weapons to be able to battle them. But again, that's just an assumption on our part here. There could be more to this battle axe connecting to this previous villain. And I guess on that topic, let's discuss it. This new villain they have introduced here. So many fans were putting out their theories and speculation on who the big bad will be. You know, some wanted a Mecha Ghidorah or a Biollante, Space Godzilla, something of that sort. We got none of that. They created what I think is a brand new villain for this universe. If this guy has shown up in other Toho movies, please let me know. But I'm pretty sure this is going to be newly created for the film. And you know what? I don't mind that. They've had so many decades of creating these iconic villains that I know some of us want them to be brought in with our modern day effects and big budgets, but I think it's also cool and within the Godzilla and Kong lore to just make new villains that fit the time. And when I first saw this teaser trailer, I thought it was my boy King Kong sitting on that throne just being as epic as always, but you really look at him and it's like, no, that's not King Kong. It might be a Kong-like species because it does look very ape-like in form, especially when we get this close-up of the villain's face, but it's also a lot scrawnier. It looks a little bit more agile. It looks like a creature that would move faster than Kong would. So it's definitely going to be somebody tied to maybe the King Kong species. I know there was like rumors way back that maybe this was also going to be a Kong movie focusing on the son of Kong here. Not really sure if this would be King Kong's son. We haven't really seen him mate with anybody of his kind to then just have one off somewhere in Hollow Earth would be kind of weird. But you know, a distant relative or ancestor could maybe work in the favor. It also makes you wonder, where were these guys when they were exploring Hollow Earth? I'm also going to understand some Godzilla fans feeling like this is too repetitive to then Godzilla going up against King Kong. It's like, if Godzilla already whooped the butt of Kong, what's the difference going to be if someone like a King Kong fighting him? Why would he need King Kong's help in this situation? I'm starting to wonder if it's not just one threat here. I mean, this says New Empire, so you got to think this one new Kong species maybe has a little army. Maybe it's a group of 3 of them. The other big thing I want to talk about here that's revealed, this new Kong species or villain has glowing eyes. That's kind of a big deal in the Godzilla world. If you start to glow any way, shape, or form, it's usually because you're building up some sort of projectile. You know, when Godzilla starts to glow, he starts shooting his fire breath all over the place. This Kong species possibly also having some sort of projectile ability. I've seen people speculate that maybe it's an electricity power or they have their own fire breath. That would be awesome. Can you imagine a King Kong-like villain that can also shoot the same fire breath Godzilla can? That would be epic. Honestly, a lot of possibilities, and that's the exciting part of it. If this was just another villain that they've brought in from previous movies and remade them into this world, we'd already have an expected idea of what to do. So there's an exciting factor here with a brand new undiscovered villain. But this is why I throw it off to you guys. Some of you more experienced Godzilla heads, how are you feeling about this teaser trailer? This new villain brought in? Do you think there's any inspiration taken from other Godzilla or King Kong villains thrown in here? Do you think this new species will have some sort of like energy abilities? Are you jealous about my battle axe? Please, I need to know. Don't be forgetting to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, follow me on Twitter at 3C Films or on TikTok at 3C Films, and don't you forget, hairy cheeks all the way. Team Kong!